Look at that. That's probably a 2 or 3 pound meal. Hey, what's up? I am here in the woods right now, and I decided to come out today and practice something that I've been reading about for a while now, the figure 4 deadfall trap. Now this took me the better part of an hour, probably a little bit longer actually if I'm being honest, to get it to work. What I found the challenge for me was just getting the pieces to fit correctly with that pressure being applied at the top end of well, I don't know what to call it there, but the diagonal part of the trap. I just found that it was easy enough to notch them and all that stuff, but just to get them to fit perfectly into that configuration so that when pressure was applied to it, it actually stayed put instead of just falling apart. So I finally got it to work and I'm super happy. So I'll show you some of the tools that I used to make this possible, without which I think it would be very challenging. So I've got the Mora here. This is a Mora clipper, and that Scandinavian grind is absolutely amazing for working with wood. It's just perfect, really. So that's that. I've got the Esee 6 here, which when I was more frustrated, I kind of chopped away trying to make the angles that I wanted. Love this knife, by the way. And of course, a folding saw. And I'm going to talk a lot more about folding saws in the future, because without this, that trap would not be possible, or it would take much longer than it did. You know, the folding saw allows you to go out and, instead of looking for a stick that is the right length or crudely chopping it up with one of these, you can cut it neatly to exactly the length that you need it to be. So anyways, these are the tools that I used. This is the book that I used, the SAS survival book. This is like the mini version, and I actually lost the page that I was working from, but I think I can probably find it again. Yeah, here we go. The figure 4 deadfall, that's what I was going for. From the picture, it's very difficult to tell the exact size, proportion, thickness of sticks that you need, so it's really just experimentation. Alright, now it's set up. Now what I have to say though about this method, I guess practice makes perfect for sure, and I assume I will get better at it if I practice, but it's not easy. It's very frustrating, and whenever you see the survival people on the TV shows setting these up and having them crash repeatedly onto their hands, I think that's because they're putting together sets and they're not fitting correctly. So on all those failed attempts, you know, they're trying to get the configuration set up correctly. So I think it is dangerous in a way, because you could very easily break your fingers or something like that trying to get this set up, and you have to dick around with it for, like, I don't know, it took me an hour to get this set working. I'm assuming I could get that down to probably half an hour or something like that if I really do practice on it. But yeah, all the screwing around trying to get pieces to fit correctly and all that, it takes time, and you do risk you risk injury to your fingers and your hands and things like that by trying to get this set up correctly. And you know, I don't even know if this is heavy enough, honestly. I've read somewhere that it needs to be like 5 times the size of the prey in terms of mass to actually, you know, score a clean kill. For a squirrel or something, I'm sure this would probably be fine. For a rabbit, I don't know, maybe it would just injure it a lot, and we definitely don't want that. But in any case, I'll show you how it works now. You just, you would put the bait there on the end of that stick, and the animal would have to tug at it a little bit to get it off, right? So there you go. You actuate it, and down it comes. And if the animal's in there, it would definitely cause a lot of damage, and you would have yourself a meal, in theory. So I'm glad that I played around with this, got it to work. Without the proper tools, I think this would be very challenging. But yeah, another one in the books. Definitely something you need to practice though. I'm just happy that I got it to work. Thanks for watching.